I think supply gap's impacted by the opportunity that does exist in Queensland. Firstly, Queensland is endowed with an abundance of critical minerals resource. I think ultimately that means that, and a lot of that hasn't been discovered yet. So I think the next challenge will be discovering that. But the first part of that is then putting the infrastructure in place that you need to access that, and then putting in place the policies that support that. So the development of things like copper string are going to ensure that we can provide power to our Northwest Minerals province. I think the other thing that sits in our favour that's not widely published in Queensland is our ESG credentials. And I think in an increasingly discerning world and a discerning market, particularly in Europe and North Asia, there's going to be a significant focus on ESG credentials and the ethical sourcing of not only the minerals, but the technology used to validate that. I think finally, the last part of that is in accessing it will be the federal government and the role played by things like the budget last night in creating incentives. And granted, those incentives don't sit at the scale of the Inflation Reduction Act, but what they do is provide greater incentives than currently exist for critical minerals activity to be established in Australia. And I think on that basis, we have a great opportunity, not only with what we know exists underground, but what we believe exists to take advantage of that and then create a large export opportunity for Queensland, also to power the future technology we might need to, in essence, fund the future energy system we're likely to derive.